today, we're heading out to Snoqualmie, or as some of you know it as, Twin Peaks. You probably think it's a quiet little northwest town, settled into the foothills of the Cascades. But every time I come out here, it seems like there's a new building development shooting up, and there's more tech bros here than there are blue-collar folk. I was still in my autumn photo slump. Nothing was really inspiring me to pick up a camera and shoot. So Claire and I decided on taking a little day trip out here just to shake things up. I knew that sitting on my ass and complaining about how I wasn't taking any photos and feeling bad for myself wasn't actually going to make me pick up a camera and shoot, but it would keep me on brand. Anyways, last time I was out here, it was pissing down rain. I was shooting some heavily expired film. For this trip, the weather looked better, so I wanted to make sure that my gear was better too. So this time, I reached for my Olympus OM-1 and a roll of Harman Phoenix 200. I'd be shooting this roll at ISO 160 and metering with a handheld Saconic meter. As well, I'd be shooting with one lens exclusively, an Olympus Zuiko 50mm f1.4 lens. I should also mention that this whole roll was scanned on an Epson V600 and converted using Negative Lab Pro. I fell in love with Harman Phoenix last year after shooting a whole bunch of it. It can be a bit temperamental, but if you overexpose it or just meter for the shadows, it can definitely be more forgiving. I typically shoot Harman Phoenix at ISO 125 just to get more shadow detail, as well, kind of retains more of the highlights without having them blast out. For this roll, I wanted some more moody shots with the fall colors, so I bumped the ISO up to 160 for some more impactful shadows.
Let's go.
Eventually, it was time to leave Snoqualmie Falls and head into the next town for lunch. Traveling about 10 minutes down the road, Claire and I made it to the town of North Bend, where we'd jump into a brewery for some drinks and some food. From lunch, we ended up taking a walk to see what this town had to offer. It's not every day we're in North Bend. When in North Bend, you gotta take a photo of Tweed's Diner. I probably should have jumped in for a slice of pie, but I'm watching my figure. Watching it grow, that is. I'm trying to stop that. I had a lot of fun today shooting out in North Bend and Snoqualmie, and the Olympus OM-1 was a great partner to have today. My only complaint about this camera is that I wish it used normal batteries. My model uses mercury batteries to operate the meter, and since those don't exist anymore, I end up using a handheld Saconic meter. I don't mind using the Saconic handheld meter, but it definitely makes it more of a slow process for 35mm. It's not really ideal for me, I kinda like my meters built in. But I do like the glass on this camera. Speaking of glass, the 50mm f1.4 is a fantastic lens. My only complaint was that some of my photos are a little soft, and I think I need to stop down next time when I'm focusing, just so I can hit that critical focus. As for the photographs, Harman Phoenix always delivers something new and unique. I actually really liked a lot of these photos. The fall colors were so pronounced, and those misty photos I took shooting off into the distance, those were my favorite. After getting this roll of film back from the lab and looking at these photos, I'm surprised I haven't picked up any Harman Phoenix in 120 yet. I really should try it out in medium format and see if I like it just as much. Maybe on my next trip I'll grab a few rolls and I'll shoot it in my Pentax 6.7, or maybe my Mamiya C220, or maybe I'll throw it in the Holga. Whatever camera I do decide to pick, it doesn't matter. The important part is that Harman's out here producing new film stocks. You could argue that Harman's just recutting Phoenix for 120 and then reversing it for Harman Red, but hey, they're at least doing more than Fuji.